while giving your examples to after going through such kind of evaluation of writing task 2, I would ask my other students to send more and I will evaluate. Today I will also work on a vocabulary. I'll show and I'll how I have given one tips, I'll show some more tips for that. Let me see. A variety of measures can be taken to, what is this, to read you.
Reduce these
Okay.
soaring numbers.
Okay, those this is now the soaring numbers of reoffenses. That's good. Establishing a decent level of educational facilities may help with the presenting the concern. That's fantastic, Sakshi. This sentence it's awesome. And here didactics might provide individuals with knowledge and skills which can support their survival outside of the prison. Article. Okay. Mm. And how many times you have written prison? Sakshi, can you
I
tell
think
me?
only once or twice. I don't think I've written it too much, but
Okay.
maybe I've written jail once somewhere
Jail,
instead of
like
prison.
behind the bar, outside of the bar. Sometimes that can also help.
Yeah,
That
lockers as well, I think.
lockers, yeah, that is okay. Better structures, rehabilitation facilities are also a good way to secure a smooth transitions from the prison cell, from the cell. Cell is also one of the words. Okay, this prison should be repetition. I think now you must avoid. Otherwise, your writing is going to almost 8. But right now, I think I can give you. This is good. It is almost around 7, because task response you have been achieving. Vocabulary means lexical resources means you are very close to that. Grammar and accuracy I have found very less. Just I have found something, the some of the cohesive devices and some of occasional errors that I have been pointing it out, so that I think you have to figure it out after some time. As well as psychological help. Look, help. This is the second time, a third time that I have seen. Psychological assistance. Why not? Sakshi, do you understand?
Yes, psychological aid as well. Yeah,
Yes,
understand. I understand.
yes. I think this is so far it's good that you have decreased these numbers. For instance, diagnosis of a personality disorder like antisocial personality disorder. This is the twice personality disorder. Can further, such as diagnosis of antisocial personality disorder can further inform
The
affection.
course of action.
Yes. So this is so far is okay, but this is here the second time repetition. Okay. To conclude, it can be denied that the amount of re-offenses is high. Okay, of course. However, it can be decreased if appropriate steps are taken. That's good. So far it is good. Here I would like to suggest you that cannot be denied. This is the structure can be denied. Can and plus passive voice. The second can be decreased. So better is when sometimes you have to change this structure. It is okay. The can could be decreased or might be decreased. Okay.
Understood, sir. Yeah.
This is so you can avoid some repetition of the same structures. So I think I have evaluated, and while this evaluating, my other students can understand that some of the thing that repetition of the words you have to avoid. Okay. Second, you have to use the collocations, vocabulary. I would like to ask Sandhya. Have you written Sandhya any essay?
So I've sent you another one, not this one.
Okay. I have to evaluate so that I can go ahead. Okay, no problem. Sandhya, I'll evaluate. Jasmine, have you? Jasmine?
No, sir, I didn't know actually. I thought you, sir, last in the last lecture you said that You will evaluate the last ones that we wrote, like during the lecture,
But
and
that's why I gave you two and three
you
days,
said that
2
you'd be
days.
giving another topic.
I had given no topics. Even you should be ready with any topics. There are a lot of here animals, many animals are friends. So it has also means if you are ready, so that I can evaluate. Okay, I will evaluate next that Sandhya and Jasmine and other will. By the time I'm just gonna show you one video. Let me see how I have been working with your vocabulary, and then again I will ask you to write down one intro or body paragraph. Okay.
Decided to take
Yes,
the
sir.
IELTS exam. Great choice.
It's the test that opens doors around the world. Here we look at the criteria of lexical resource. This is one of 4 criteria on which you will be tested. Look for the other 3 criteria in other videos. This criteria focuses on the range and accuracy of the vocabulary used in your writing.
So look, here I'm gonna speak and I'm gonna like remind you that if you are using vocabulary, means the wide range of vocabulary. So here you need to understand what are the phrases, okay? What are the collocations, okay? How I think Sakshi has given good example of some collocations, some phrases. But now here I would like to focus for all my students so that understand that how can you use even the use of the synonyms. If you're using the same words twice and thrice, repetition is done, you are going to get less score. So I'll show it.
Here are a few tips to improve your vocabulary.
This video is from British Council. Of course, if they say, you have to follow, and the next time you should be ready with your vocabulary.
Number 1. When you are learning English vocabulary, learn synonyms.
I think I had given the same examples. Cars means automobiles, means vehicles. So if I ask you, show me some name, if let's go with the important. Type it. Type it and write it down. Important. Let me see if you don't see Google synonyms. So how many words that you know? You understood what I'm saying? I have given you one word. Let me go with some important. Yes, Sakshi has given significant, vital, essential, crucial. Okay, Sandhya crucial, of course. Significant, imperative. Great. So let me see. Now, faster. Give me word for the movie. Movie. Write it down. That one has written cinema. Uh, Sandhya, no. And there are a lot of words. Film, cinema, theater, motion picture, celluloid, silver screen, film. Okay, let me see. Mm, modern. If I say modern technology, chalo, tell me. Come on, faster. Give me your ideas. I have given you a word. That's good. Advancement. Hmm. Jasmine has written modernization. Yeah, that's good. Cutting edge technology. That's good, Sakshi. Okay, I would now let me see. Very nice. Go with the people. Let me see how many words that you know for the people. Let me show how many words that you are going to. And this one also. Only people and many people. Let me see how can you define this many people. Mankind. I would like to see how can you define, because many times that you have to come means many means several, means many means a lot of. Public, humankind, mankind, humans, persons, individuals, citizens. That's great. Now define many people. Just this word is many people. Sakshi, Sandhya and Jasmine, you are far behind. Come on, give your opinion faster. No, many people like several, a large number of people, like suppose a large number of human being, like this, a large number of individuals, okay, a plethora of human mankind, like this, majority of people, most of the people, large, most, suitable, majority. So how can you define if I ask you, because sometimes you have to use this many word. I think you can use a plethora of, a plethora of, a large number of, several people or several. Of, now what are the 2 and 3 mobile phones? A cult, a huge mobile phones, hand phone, let me see, cell phone. Very good, that's good. Give me the other words of online education. Online education. Look, why I have been working on this, because these are the some of the keywords, some of the topics that you can get when you have to write, when you have to write such essays, when you have to define, like nowadays many people prefer online education. So how everything that many people prefer online education. On the contrary, some say that traditional method of teaching is better. Which do you prefer? So online education, distance education is something different than. Uh, you can online means virtual, digital, e-learning. Yeah, that is okay. Yes, virtual. So I think today you are doing the practice of learning synonyms, and that's why you need to understand. Now I'm going to give you sometimes education. Education, change this word, give the synonyms. Education, let me see how faster that you can think, because you need to write well. Education. Yes, schooling is better, learning is better, knowledge. Sakshi has really, it means a good vocabulary. Great. Now just show me the improvement. I think you must be having a good practice of using vocabulary. Improvement. Improvement. Yeah, development. That is good. Let me some more. I would like to see some more improvement. Betterment. Yeah, that is okay. Upgrade. Yeah, that's fantastic. I would like to call it, and I would like to end this session, not this session, but this job particular. I think enhancement is also one of the good words. Yes. So let's see what I was showing you that. So how the cars means automobiles, vehicles.
Synonyms. This helps you to avoid repeating the same word. For
This
example,
will really help you a lot for your, because I know it means there are many my students, they are for academic. So when you see the graph, you can see this graph that when it begins, then it climbed. So do you think this is, it's a climbing the, it was climbing in the beginning gradually, but you know, it increased dramatically or drastically. See, and after, like, coming to a point, to a peak point, to a pinnacle, it slumped or it plummeted, and for a time being that it was stabilized level of, again it dropped, it declined slightly. Here you can see the word like increased, it's a, like suppose climb, slump, it's a verb, the action, but this action can be defined with adjective when it is increased. So what is the, like, measurement of increasing? Sharply, dramatically, or gradually? If you are using such kind of the vocabulary, you are going to get points. I think while showing this structure, I am done with my job, and now your job is started. Because when you have to start, like, climbing, then soaring, the rising, okay, and when it is something decreasing, then it's you know a slumping, dipping, dropping, a lot of words that you can use. So I shall go ahead. See.
Learn different ways of describing changes or trends for Task 1 answers. For both Task 1 and Task 2 answers, try not to use too many words from the exam question in your response.
When too many words, you should be avoiding.
Again, using synonyms can help here to reflect the same meaning. When analyzing your Task 2 exam question,
Only this is the first and the last tips that I have been giving you. Try just from today itself. A lot of words that can be used frequently for the task too. Just look at the questions. I have given you a lot of course materials, IELTS 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 15. So why not from today that you are going to have such kind of the work, struggle, such kind of learning, adaptation, so that you can use, underline the keywords, not like do not write down immediately. Do not rush to write. First you rush to write the synonyms, underline the keywords. Let's see if you know one or two or three different words for the same word or not. So this is one of the best method to begin.
you can brainstorm synonyms for the key words in the question and use these throughout your essay answer.
See, this is one of the questions that they have given you to explain here. Alternative forms of transport should be encouraged, and international laws introduced to control car ownership and use. So see how they have given some alternative. What are the other words for the alternative? Alternative forms. Write it down. Let me see, because they will tell you what are the alternative transports encouraged laws. See the red, okay, the words that is from the red letter. I'm asking you, give me and write it down the synonyms. Let me see, one words, two words, because this is your brainstorming. Today I have been striking on your brain, and I would ask you to just write it down, the synonym first, and then you go ahead with the questions. This will really help you a lot to understand. And in that lexical resources, if you're going to get a good band, this is lexical is 25% of your writing evaluation. The same thing happens with the task response, 25%. So how closer you are? Alternative, encouraged, laws and control. Can I see what you have written? Alternative, substitute. Anybody else? On the other hand. Exchange. Alternative. Alternative, I think alternative means the second options, the another options means encouraged means motivate, uplift. Okay, that's good. Cheer. Alternative means other. Encouraged means motivated, supported, backed. Great. I understand now. I think you are on the way. And Sandhya, yeah, it's good. That means you have been writing. Sandhya and Sakshi. Sakshi, are you there? Yeah, Sakshi is typing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's this lesson is going to be a lot of fun. Don't worry. So when you understand the tips, again, I'll this one, the red one, alternative, encouraged, laws, control. Let me see your synonyms right now. 3 4 words you must be having in mind, otherwise no. Jasmine, uplifting. Three people, I think, Jasmine. Three of you are having good. I would like laws means rules. That's good. That's good. That's good, Sandhya. I think you have been working. This is a successful like session that I have been taking so far because all are engaged, and this would I think this would be a giving a good clue of your writing well. The next time today I'll give you one topic, and next time I'll evaluate, and I would like to see what are your range of vocabulary. Try to enjoy this because this will only uplift and improve your. This is law means rules and regulation. Sakshi control limited, restricted. Hmm, something more that I need. Control limited, restrict. That's good. Curbed and yeah, that is okay. Law, rules, regulations. Okay, okay. I'm gonna show the next. Don't worry. See,
Alternative
can you see?
form
Alternative. Alternative means other or different forms of transport or transportations should be encouraged, should be promoted. And international laws, worldwide regulations, internationally can change. Worldwide regulations, okay, introduced to control and manage. I think you understood. These are the things that vehicles are.
forms of transport should be encouraged and international laws introduced to control car ownership and use. 2. Also, when you are learning vocabulary, don't learn one word at a time, learn word combinations.
Now I'm just working on your collocations. If you know about the word combinations, this is really gonna help you a lot. The last time I had given you an example that the means of increase means good. Like increase means Hindi बढ़ाना. But can you say I want to increase my personality or I want to develop my personality? Of course, develop is a good word
Develop
here.
my personality.
Yes, develop and personality. It comes together. That's why this is the word plus word. That is called collocation. So whenever you have to write down something, what should be the better word that could be going along with this word? I think you have to work with this. Okay, when you were coming on the way, the traffic was. Can you say the dangerous? भयानक ट्रैफिक थी ऐसी तो नहीं बोल सकते ना that there was heavy traffic on the way when I was. Understand? So lot of words that could be going through. This is here.
Or collocation. Remember the way words are used together and avoid typical mistakes such as he was guilty of making a crime.
Look, making a crime is not a good word. No, here he was guilty of committing. The same thing happens.
A crime.
Okay. Yes.
He was guilty of committing a crime.
Committing a crime. You know, this is American accent. They don't like when after I the T is there. They don't pronounce this T like international in British accent, but they say international. How he's speaking, committing. The same thing happens. You know, sentence, synonyms. So you have to be familiar such kind of accent so that when you have to go with listening, so be aware. Committing a crime.
3. English words are often part of families.
Yes.
For instance, nowadays every economical is struggling. Nowadays every economic is struggling.
Here you know that economic, economical. So then again economy. The word family, you see,
Nowadays every economics is struggling.
economics. So I think the three word family, of course, these two that they have used that was not good here. Every economics, then
Nowadays
economy.
every economy is struggling.
So because every and then you have to go with economy. So there must be some similar, and you have to
When
use this
writing,
word when how to use.
use the correct word formation.
Okay, word family. What is the root verb? What is that adjectives? How can I make it noun? Okay, a lot of words are there. Then you can just say politics or policy, politics, political. Okay, so you have to be aware of such kind of which word that should be going through your sentences. You have to take.
For the context. 4. Always leave time at end of the test to check your writing for errors and add in a wider range of language. Be sure you use less common vocabulary correctly.
Sometimes many people they make mistakes. Even the teacher, teacher, when they write faster, instructor, torter. Okay, facilitator. So sometimes you have to be spelling mistakes. Very less common because you are okay to write. You know that means you know it, but that's why you have to
Common
evaluate.
vocabulary correctly. You are not trying to impress the examiner with your vocabulary. You are not being assessed on the creativity or the correctness of your ideas. You are demonstrating your ability to express and develop ideas precisely and effectively. For more information, please see the writing test videos, task achievement, coherence and cohesion.
Next time I will show the video of task achievement and I will work on this. Then again grammatical range and accuracy, then coherence and cohesion. Last time I had shown you. But today my main focus of training you while going through this writing task 2, this was the lexical resources, use of the verbs, phrasal verbs, idiomatic phrases, collocations, and mostly you have to work on synonyms. Am I right today? I think today I've done the work with your synonyms. Okay? And I would like to provide you one task to you all. Can you either this is if this is you can take the screenshots. You can take the screenshot of this. Some people believe that unpaid community service should be a compulsory part of high school programs. For example, working for a charity, improving the neighborhood, or teaching sports to younger children. To what extent do you agree or disagree? This is your question, and I
So
think you
can you
have to
send it on
give.
the chat?
Can you? This is, I think. Let me see if it can be copied. No, it cannot be copied. But of course, I'll take a screenshot and send it to the chat box. Yeah, this is okay. Sandhya has sent. Is it okay? Take one more then. This is also. Sandhya, you can take the screenshot and send it to the chat box. So today I have given two things, and both of them are to what extent do you agree or disagree? Because the last time I have worked with you problem, causes, and solution. This time I have given you the essay for the agree or disagree questions. Am I right? You can take this, Sandhya. Yeah, this is great. So I think the two essays, and the next time I will evaluate. Let me see how well that you have improved for and how better you are ready for the writing task too. Because you know that achieving 7 plus, it's really very tough task, but you can do it. That's why I have been. I think the last week I have been working. Since last week I have been working this on this pattern on this method.
So can
So
you
I
show
have
the
done my
question
best today.
again because it's blur?
Please ask me if you have questions.
So the question, the screenshot which I've taken is blur. So can you please show the question again?
One more, 1 minute. Let me see what you are speaking. Yeah, I think you have taken the screenshot to the same question that I'm asking both of you,
So
every one
actually
of
it
you.
is blur. The screenshot is not come properly. So can you show the question again?
Yeah, this is.
So just zoom it so that I can take it properly.
Is it okay now? I think you can take a
Yes,
screenshot.
just a sec. I'll
Otherwise,
just take it. Just
Yes,
take
yes.
it.
Otherwise, I'll take a screenshot and I'll send it. Otherwise, any one of you can take a screenshot, send it. Is it okay?
Yes,
Have you
sir.
done? Then again, this one, the question again. I'm going for this question. This question is also
Okay.
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 Otherwise, I'll send you this one in the chat box. And I have given this question from IELTS 10 and IELTS 9. Okay. So you don't have to worry. These all questions are quite authentic. And let me see how better that you are going to write it. Am I right today? I think I have done my job and now your job starts. And you have to write it. You have got 1 day, 2 essays that you have to write it down. Next time I will evaluate. Okay? Shall I call it a day now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I think
Thank
I
you, sir.
think this lesson really means will work out for you, and I'm expecting good, the best from your side. The next time I will evaluate these both essays. Be ready. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much. Have a great time ahead. See you next time.